Hello Amazon viewers, today I'm here to review these removable door mirrors for your Jeep Wrangler. As most of us who have Jeeps know, when you remove the doors to your Jeep, you also will be removing the mirrors. And many states have laws that say you do have to have these side mirrors on your car. So before I had these, I've never been stopped driving around without side mirrors on my car. It is a good idea to have these because if you do pass a law enforcement officer and they see that you don't have these on, they could write you a ticket. And also, it's just safer to be driving around, especially if you're on roads or highways, having side mirrors on. So right off the bat, I've seen a lot of pictures of people who actually put these on their Jeep and took the picture. I decided to do a review where I would show you a little closer up what these are like. I thought that would be a little bit more helpful. I have had them on and off my Jeep, and I do love them. First of all, let me say that I'm very impressed because I've owned two other sets of these mirrors in the past from a different company. They looked a lot cheaper. They felt a lot cheaper. These actually look awesome. It looks like something actually Mopar would make because of the American flag design here, and it's very sturdy, very, very tough. This is all made of a lightweight metal, except this is actually a pretty thick metal plate here. I was pretty surprised to see that this part here is made of plastic that actually holds the mirror in, but the arms here are made of metal and this backer piece is made of metal. Now this is the mirror in, I use the stickers that it came with. It comes with these kind of clear stickers that you put on here, so when you're storing it, it won't get scratched. You can kind of see the outline of the sticker on the edge. Sorry about the autofocus. My camera doesn't like the light reflection, but I was a little surprised by how cheap the glass seemed in the mirrors. To be honest with you, it is fairly lightweight and thin glass, and you can see that the back here, the glass is in the front part, but this pretty much open air behind that. It's like a cavity of open air. So I was a little surprised that they didn't use a glass that was either a little bit thicker or more, even like a plastic, because most of us do off-roading with our Jeep and that type of thing, and one branch hits this, and you can just tell by the way that cavity is back there, this glass would crack or break if a branch did hit it. So that is a little bit of a downside. I've seen other reviewers who've shown pictures that there's cracked just during shipping. So that is a concern. It's not the highest quality glass, but I think the back parts and the other parts make up for it. Now, installing these things, you get all the tools right here. Here are the screws that you need, and you get two of these parts. And you can see that, you know, it's not that many steps. I would say there's probably 8 steps to do. It does take some time, though. I mean, you know, the more you do it, the quicker you can do it in. But the first few times, it is a little bit confusing as to where to put the bolts and you know, how to remove and screw things in. The biggest thing is you don't want to lose these screws right here because that's such an integral part of kind of putting this thing together. So fairly easy directions. One of the things I can tell you is right out of the package, and I've loosened this one, you'll see that the mirrors seem a little bit floppy. It seems like, well, how's it going to stay put if it kind of flops around like that? Basically, you take one of these Allen wrenches, and all these parts right here and anywhere it pivots or moves, you're going to tighten that up and it will stop moving. So you can see I've tightened it up here, and the you know, it pretty much stays put because you can swivel these in many different directions, but you are going to want it to kind of stay stationary while you're driving. Now, over 60 miles an hour on the highway, eventually it's going to loosen up. You're going to have to keep that Allen wrench handy and keep tightening it. But for the most part, they stay pretty good, especially if you're trail riding, if you're not going 60 miles an hour. These are kind of good to have on there. So that's basically my review. I really like them. They look fantastic. I have a black Jeep, so they look fantastic on my Jeep. It looks really great. I love the American flag logos. I love how streamlined they are. Like I said, I've owned 2 other ones like this, and these are by far my favorite, and they look the best. I wish they didn't put this little JOYTUTUS logo here, but I'm going to see if I can kind of scratch that off at some point later. I hope my review helped you.
It is.